April 18th. We are going to do it. It's going to happen. Brooklyn, it has to happen. 5th time's a charm. Khabib, Tony. And in his first interview since signing that bout agreement, it is an honor to say hello once again to the man they call El Kukui, Tony Ferguson, who's kind enough to join us on the phone. Tony, how are you?
What up? Hey, what's going on, man? We had a hell of a week last week, man, but we got through it.
Yes. Could you tell us how busy was that week? How crazy was that week? How stressful was that week? Because it seemed like it started last Monday when his team was putting out that they had signed a contract, but you hadn't signed a contract. What was the week like? Could you tell us?
It was cool, man. I mean, I was just coming off vacation, and I get a text from my agent. He's like, hey, they're going to send over a bout agreement out of nowhere, man. There was, like, no talks. I was like, all right, cool, you know what I mean? I'm like, all right, who are they offering? And obviously they said Khabib, and I was really excited. The manner that they did it really, to me, it wasn't the way I would have wanted it to go, so it made the week kind of unpleasant. But my fans they're freaking great. I mean, they didn't really know what was going on, but they kept it really lighthearted for me. My family's doing great, man, but it was about as smooth as a bumpy road, but, you know, we got to our destination, which is pretty cool.
So when you say they did it in a way that you didn't like, what do you mean by that?
I mean, the process wasn't the way I envisioned it going. I mean, that's why I wanted to sit down with the UFC. It's about time we actually started having conversations and me being a little bit more personable with the company. It went good, man. I can't say that it went bad. It just it took a little bit of time in a process, but I'm lucky I had my agents with me fighting for my back, so it's cool to have that.
Did you get any sense as to why they were so adamant to get this done now? The fight is still 4.5 months away, and they just announced a counter fight that's a month and a half away. So, like, why did they need to have it done last week?
Hey, man, I kept poking the bear, and I don't know, Khabib and his manager or whoever they got over there handling this stuff, they got their hands full. They knew that this fight was going. They were going to try to avoid it as long as they could. Throw in GSP's name, Gaethje, Conor, you go for it, man. I'm the people's champ. He's going to get the people's elbow with the eyebrow.
Did you sincerely get the feeling that they were trying to find another opponent and not fight you?
No. This is chess, not checkers, baby. And like I said, man, I'm in this for a tournament. You have to beat everybody in order to be the champion. And I'm beating everybody. So it doesn't matter who they're going to put in front of me. It's a stepping game, man. And these guys are power stones.
Okay, and so late last week on Friday, you actually went to Las Vegas with your management, Ballingy Group, your representatives, your agents, and you sat down with UFC brass and you signed that contract. What was that meeting like for you?
Well, I mean, check it out. It all went pretty fast. I mean, like, look at after ESPN sent us the letter, and then Brett Okamoto went and said a bunch of stuff, you know, about the fight and then the hype that was going on. We requested a meeting, and it was important to me that we needed to make sure that we had this meeting and that we were both on the same page, not just somebody that's going to go on over here and make my countrymen do push-ups and make fun of them. You know, I use that hashtag. It's like, I got 2 to the tops for this dude, and he owes me 20 push-ups. That's the serious part. You know what I mean? I had to move, like, family stuff. You know, we were about to go get our Christmas tree and do some cool things like our tradition on the Friday. I had to move all that. I had to apologize to my kids because I made a promise, and I had to tell them we'll go on Saturday. Daddy has to go and handle business. You know, my management, hey, dude, they were in Mexico, man. They were fucking gone. And they ended up dishing out a day early to come and help me out just because the UFC wanted to get this thing done very fast, even though it's 4 months away. I understand, you know, the time and effort from Dana. I appreciate that, especially from Hunter. It was nice to sit there across the table and talk turkey. It was really cool, man, to be right there with the brass, especially with my agents. It's a big step up for me and my family and my company, especially my academy and the people that are going to be going there. That's for sure.
And so you're happy with where things ended up?
Oh, of course. I wouldn't say ended up. I'm happy the way things are going.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just the beginning of this whole new relationship. We had a decent year. I'm only fighting once a year, dude. I mean, you guys know me when I first started. I'm looking at my Ultimate Fighter trophy. I fought 6 times that year. And then the next part, I fought 3, and so on and so forth. So when the fans, the casuals, don't understand that when you beat everybody, it's kind of like fishing. When you have so many people fishing in the lake, man, you got, like, there's no more fish. Nobody's catching and releasing. Everybody's taking. So here I am, man, coming to claim what's mine.
I remember when I spoke to you after Khabib's win over Dustin Poirier in September, you said you were ready to fight December 14th. In the end, this fight is happening in April. Why? I mean, obviously, it takes two to tango, and he has to agree to that date as well. But why is it happening in April and not March or February?
I'm not sure. You're going to have to ask the UFC on that. I mean, Khabib is still on his world tour. He's doing things, kissing babies and signing pictures and doing all that fun stuff. Who cares, man? I'm ready for February. I was ready to take another opponent if they were going to fucking do some crazy stuff. But everything worked out. So we got until April. We got plenty of time to train. We got plenty of time to not get hurt, to be very smart, to trust in our teams, and to give the fans exactly what they fucking want, man. This is 5 times the charm. I hate to use my language like that, but I've slowed it down a lot.
I appreciate that. Because this fight is so big and because it's been talked about for so long, it's the 5th time they make it. How do you stop yourself, Tony, from not overexerting yourself, from not going too hard in training? Because you do have 4.5 months. You can't have a 4.5 month training camp. That would be too intense on your body. So how do you, pace things so that you are peaking at the right time in April as opposed to March or February?
I don't change anything. I'm always peaking. I rest good, I rest hard, I party hard, and I play hard. It's exactly how I've been doing for a very long time, and nothing's going to change. The only things I'm going to change are for me and for my team. Nobody else is going to know. I'm training 24/7. Last night I went for another bike ride. I forget how many miles. I put probably 6 to 8 miles in. I'm on a good one, man. I'm always consistently training, and that motivation factor has been there. I just needed this knucklehead to sign on the dotted line so that my fans can get what they want. They can get their money's worth. So my fans that are like, oh, they got to make it to the date, fuck you. Pay me. Buy my pay-per-view early. Save that shit. Mark it down on your calendars. Write it down. Take a picture. I really don't give a crap what you guys do. But there's going to be fireworks April 18th. I'm going to make sure of it. So I'm going to give Khabib 2 to the tops, and he's going to give me 20 push-ups.
Are you the kind of guy that is there a part of you that feels like this fight is just cursed? It's not meant to be. It's not destined to happen.
No, you can stop right there. I'm going to tell you right now.
Okay.
Don't even put those words out there.
All right.
Don't even get the fans going on that shit.
All right.
Seriously, I love you guys, and that's where I'm going to be right now. We're going to set that pace right now. I want the encouragement.
Yes.
Everybody that was like, oh, this is a curse. Fuck you. Don't watch this shit. Don't buy our stuff. We don't want you. Go watch Bellator or some other bullshit. Go find out some knockoff copy of what we got going on here. This is the OGs. I'm original genius here. And these guys right here, they want to try to be gangster and shit like that. Hey, you got to answer to me, Khabib. Right here, toe-to-toe, motherfucker. And we're going to go.
You're giving me goosebumps right now, Tony. I can't wait. I like April 18th. It feels like it's like an eternity away. But I'm very excited about this. It feels very long.
It is, but you know what? It's going to go great. Everybody stay busy, stay positive, stay healthy.
Yes.
Make sure you're eating right. The holidays are coming up. We just got out of Thanksgiving dinner. Make sure you go outside, unplug, go outside. You know what I mean? Go out there, break a sweat, catch a tan. Look at your skin. If it's pale, go out and get that vitamin D, baby.
Tony, how do you feel about the symbolism of this fight happening in Brooklyn after what happened 2 years ago? Do you like the fact that you're able to go back there and right that wrong?
I don't call it a wrong or a right. I just say it's God's will, man, and he's going to do what he's got to do. I can't say or do anything besides that, besides use the talents that he's given me. And that's right. That's the straight up righteous most thing I can do, is just do a lot better than what I've been doing. So if I've been doing good and I've been doing great, expect some better things.
In the span of 24 hours, Thursday, Friday, 2 big fights were broken. First, Conor McGregor versus Donald Cerrone, and then your fight, Khabib versus Tony Ferguson. And we put up a poll, and I think right now, almost 40,000 people, we asked people, which fight are you more looking forward to? The Conor fight or the Khabib-Tony fight? And as of right now, we're at close to 40,000 votes, and your fight is winning by a landslide. Like last I checked, it was 70-30 in favor of your fight. Does that surprise you?
No, absolutely not. I believe the fans understand that this is a super fight. You got 2 gamer opponents that can go all the way up to heavyweight and handle the best out of them. I know Khabib. He's got a whole country behind him, and what we're going to do is we're going to gain a whole country behind us. We already have the Russian fan base. They're going to like me better than that dude. I'm going to show up. I'm going to go and do what I do best and own that mat. It's my mat.
You think the Russian fans like you better than him at this point?
Oh, man, it's crazy. I have so much support from all over the world. especially in the b-boy community and the art community. And I mean, shit, dude, it's just me. The only thing I can really do is try to be me, not be fake. And the last year, especially when I put all those goofy videos, it was really fun for me, but it was a really hard time going through that surgery. So I fed off my fans, and then vice versa, dude. So I have to say, this whole People Champ thing, it's really, really, really helping. And I really love my fans. They're cool. I give my shirt off the back to them, and they understand that this is for my family and for the people that are up and coming exactly like me.
That's great to hear, because I think sometimes people say that social media can be toxic and can make you actually feel down as opposed to up. But you're saying in your particular case, the fans actually helped you get out of that dark period.
Well, what I'm going to say is not just that. Social media is a tool. And that's why, like, people do, like, they cringe when I put capitals everywhere. And I'm like, look, dog, this is funny for me. It's because grammatically I am correct. I know how to do this. MLA format, APA, whatever one that you want. I'm very educated, and I know how to do my shit. So when I go on social media and a lot of these grammar Nazis that are out there and they don't know how to have fun, I didn't read a rule book on this shit. So what I'm doing is I'm having fun, and I'm using it as a tool to be able to use my art and put it out there so people can use their expressions how they want. This is how I have fun, man.
By the way, do you have a phone that allows you to do that and not have to like stop and capitalize every word, or do you actually have to stop and capitalize every word?
The Siri's pissed at me because all my words are capital now. So
that's amazing.
Correction for me.
It just does it automatically?
Yeah.
That's incredible. What a great luxury that is. Could I ask about the preparation for this fight? Are you the kind of guy that will watch a lot of footage before fighting someone, and in particular with someone like Khabib, who has been virtually unbeatable, and even, they say he's only lost one round officially in the UFC. When you watch him, what holes do you see in his game?
We both fought T-Bow. So any of my fans, go back and watch the Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Gleason T-Bow fight.
Yep.
And then immediately afterwards, watch, I'm not going to talk to myself in the third person, but watch my badass self go in there and handle T-Bow a lot better than the way that Khabib did. Now, when you know you lost, you're going to do whatever Khabib did after his fight. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to give any spoilers. But I will say, though, Khabib is very beatable. And as far as film and everything, I'm looking at right here before I put on some music, I was watching Iaquinta versus Khabib at the Barclays Center to give me a good reminder of all the bullshit that happened and to make sure I put my energies to good use.
Will you see him before this fight? Are they planning any kind of press conference stuff or any sort of tours or anything like that?
Oh, yeah. They're going to be releasing. They're probably going to drop it as soon as I say it because that's how I am. But like, straight up, man, that's how I'm doing. I keep poking the bear, making shit happen. Everybody wants to stall. No, I'm going to put up my promos. I'm going to do what I got to do, and I'm going to keep it positive, man. I'm going to keep it going good. And I have to do that because it's my job, man. It's my career. And it's not work to me. It's fun. It's a career.
When is that going to be?
Hey, dude, this is what I do, man.
No, the face-off, the next meeting with Khabib, when is that going to be?
That's what I'm saying. So, like, whenever they tell me, right, it's either going to be on the 13th or 14th. I mean, really, I'm going to keep poking the bear. I'm going to make sure that Khabib shows up, that he's going to go and he's going to see me before this year's done. He's going to understand. He's going to go through the holidays. He's going to be wondering about me. I'm going to be in his head again. So he's going to have a lot on his plate. And I think they got a little too arrogant with the way that they handle things. So we'll see.
What have they said in particular that has bothered you?
I can't really embellish too much on exactly what they've said, but I have to say Aaliyah Abdelaziz has been inside the ear. And as far as Khabib and I talking shit, we can go back and forth, but we're going to leave that for the phone call when we do that interview.
Okay. And I'm just wondering if you've allowed yourself, Tony, to think about what would happen if you are the first man to beat Khabib and you win that belt after everything that you've been through, what that would mean for your family. Do you allow yourself to dream about what that moment would be like for you and your family, how it would feel? Do you go there when you think about this fight, when you dream about it?
No way, dude. He's another opponent. I already beat that dude. I showed up at UFC 209. I saw on his face. I saw quit. I called it out. I called my shot, and it worked. Now, I'm in this dude's head. He's like looking at me. He's going to train so hard, and he's going to be so nervous. He's going to make a mistake. I'm going to capitalize on that. I'm going to catch him during the scramble. It's scrambled eggs, baby.
You think you'll finish him?
Hey, I told everybody I'm gonna make him piss blood. I said that a while ago. I owe him 2 to the chops, and he owes me 20 push-ups. And that's what I'm saying. I'm going to keep going there. And this guy's got an issue, and his name's Tony Ferguson, and I'm coming after him. It's hunting season, baby.
Was there ever a point where you thought that this fight may not happen, where they would go in a different direction? Were you worried about that at all?
No way. I'm going to make it happen. The Russian demographics on my side. Like I said, Khabib thinks he has that whole place over there. No way, dude. I got my full country behind me, and I got the world. I'm the people's champ. Doesn't matter where you're from. I'm going to go out there, I'm going to fight. And people like that bloodshed, that crazy stuff with my elbows. Let's go.
And by the way, could I ask you, you just fought Donald Cerrone. Who do you think wins that fight, Cerrone or McGregor?
Boy, I have to say if Cerrone kicks him to the chops, McGregor's going to fall like a ton of bricks. But like I always say, I'm going to go for a double knockout.
So you think they're just going to both eliminate each other?
I think they're just going to go in there, guns a-blazing. I think it's going to be a good fight. I can't wait to watch it.
How's the Academy doing?
Amazing. I'm done working on it. I got to call in some people to come and finish the trim and to hang up my posters and stuff, but it's done. I'm overdone working on it. It's time management, Ariel, and I'm back.
Okay, so is it open to the public?
No. It's a full private facility. My agents are actually helping me close it out before the year is done.
Okay.
And we're going to be having some tryouts, trainers and fighters. It's going to be interesting. And I'm actually going to be doing like a little press thing there. So we'll keep you guys in the loop so that way you guys can come and watch me work out. So
and who will you be training? Like who will be your corner for this massive fight?
I have my crew that I pick from. And we actually get to have an extra one this time. Usually, I've been fighting main event for a very long time, right? And for champions, and I've never had to go backwards. So when I only had to have 3 cornermen back in there, I had to be very decisive on my main guys. But now I get to have one extra, so it's going to make interesting for who's going to be able to go back there. But if my training partners are listening, or anybody that's up there, you guys are going to have to work. You guys want that spot? You're going to have to work. Let's get this W.
And Tony, if you guys cross paths, if they do a press conference in Vegas, are you worried about any stuff? Like usually when you guys have been toe-to-toe, nothing has happened. Are you worried about any extracurricular stuff, any extra tension, any theatrics, fireworks, or do you think it will be relatively civil?
No. I think it's going to happen.
You do?
I call it out right now. Fuck yeah. It's going to. You got 2 dudes that don't like each other, man. We can be civil, we can be like this, but if somebody's going to rub, I mean, you can't tell what the trainers and people are going to do. I could tell my crew is ready, man. My crew fucking trains a shitload of people. They train a fucking army. They don't even know. We might look like we're not much, but we handle shit. Look at me. I handle heavyweights, ankle pick. I'm not scared of nobody. These guys want to go in there. I have to go one-on-one versus Khabib. If anybody want to fuck with us, they're going to ruin this shit. And then you're going to have a whole angry fucking mob of people after that one person, whoever fucked up. No way. Everybody play nice, or El Cucuy is going to come after your ass.
This is such a great story, Tony. I'm really happy for you. It's heartwarming after everything that you've been through and the bad luck that this particular fight has had on your side and his side, that they're going back to the well one more time. And I think it would have been one of the great travesties in the sport's history if we never got to see this fight. Both of you are, as we have on the screen right over here, tied for the longest active UFC winning streak right now, 12 apiece. You see the stats as I drop my. I'm so excited. I just dropped my trophy here, Tony. I'm very excited about this fight, and I think I speak for the entire MMA community. This is an amazing gift, and I hope that we all get to enjoy it on April 18th in Brooklyn.
You said it, man. You said it. You have a 12-win streak versus a 12-win streak. I mean, you can go back to the real record, but look at, man, one of us is going to walk away with just that one win streak. That's it. That's all you ever got. I can fight my way back through the consolation rounds. Khabib looks like he's done with this sport after me.
You think so?
I don't know. When I get done with him, he's going to think twice about wanting to get back in that octagon for a rematch or shit.
You don't feel that fire from him? You don't sense that anymore?
I don't know. I saw the way he was shadowboxing the other day. It looked like shit.
Did you see that video of him? Go ahead.
Nothing against him. Yeah, nothing against him. He's enjoying his life. Khabib is on his world tour. I'm sitting here training like, I'm not going to say I'm like Rocky or anybody else, man. I'm just exactly like myself. My pops said something because a coach said one thing. He's like, you're going to be the next so on and so forth, because he was like a 4-time state champ. My pops just looked at the guy's coach and he was like, fuck you. He's like, he's going to be the first Tony Ferguson. This is what I surround myself around, is greatness. When I went inside the Ultimate Fighter house, I had a lot of encouragement words that went with me, and I took that. Anybody who wants to be on this bandwagon, don't jump on it when it's too late. We're going, and we're coming hard like a crazy train. Khabib is going to get hit, baby. And respect to him and his team. Have a good training camp. Let's try to be civil. Let's make this shit work, and let's put some asses in the seats and sell out this motherfucker.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Give me goose. One last thing. Did you see that video of him swimming upstream in the lake over there? Did you see that video, or the river, whatever it was? Did you see this video recently?
Yeah, he's just starting to swim now, but I've been swimming like a fucking Navy SEAL for the last couple of years. My coach has pushed me to the edge, and anybody that's ever seen me swim over at 24-hour fitness over here in OC,
Yeah.
they know it's no fucking joke. My coach, Coach Billy, and Coach Eddie Bravo, and my coach, Coach Holloway, these guys push me to the limit. We'll butt heads once in a while, but we all know it's for one fucking thing, is to do the best thing that we can for our team. And I'm damn proud to have my guys on my team. And we're going to go. I'm looking at my belt right now, and I'm getting goosebumps, baby.
Yes.
I can't wait. I can't wait to put my belt versus his belt. I can't. It's champ shit only, Ariel.
TM. Trademark it.
Fuck yeah, it already is.
All right. Well, Tony, I wish you the best, my man. Happy holidays to you and your family. Hope everything goes well with the training camp, and I can't wait for it. I can't wait. April 18th, Brooklyn, New York, Barclays Center. Finally, 5th time's a charm. That's what they should put on the poster. 5th time's a charm. The fight that everyone has been asking for. Tony Ferguson, Khabib Nurmagomedov for the undisputed UFC lightweight championship. I know you don't have to do this, Tony. I know you don't do a lot of media these days, but again, I'll just say it means a lot that you'll come on the show and that you'll talk to us. I really appreciate it.
All right, for sure. And you guys make sure you follow me on my way to victory at Tony Ferguson XT on the little Tweety Bird thingy and on IG. We'll talk to you guys later.
Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Helwani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.